Hey everyone, so I'm back for another video. This is going to be a video on astrology. And I know you guys have been waiting for another astrology video since I did my Libra, Sun, Aries, Moon video. And I'm going to talk about right now the Capricorn Moon. And I'm actually going to talk about not a celebrity this time, but I am going to talk about my own experience with my ex, who was a Capricorn moon, and he was an Aries sun. And this, like, last Saturday or Sunday, depending on where you live, was a Capricorn moon in Cancer, and it was the Capricorn full moon in Cancer. So this like kind of coincides with that, but not really, because it's already Wednesday, so the Capricorn moon is not in Capricorn. And the Capricorn energy is just like one of the craziest energies of the zodiac, because they are so worldly and they are so focused on their career. So if you know, the Capricorn energy rules the 10th house, and that is the house of your career and your, I would say, like, my interpretation is materialism with the outside world. Whatever makes you money and shows that you make money is what the Capricorn house is ruled by. And if you want to date someone who's a Capricorn or has a Capricorn moon, then you will actually realize what I'm saying is 100% true about them. And this is just how Capricorns are. They are going to be focused on the money. And I'm going to talk about the person I dated who was a Capricorn moon, and he was definitely one of those people who, especially it being his moon sign, I feel like that's how your moon sign is how you understand yourself and like your true self, right? So I don't even know what his rising sign was, because I don't, I never got his birth time. This was like a while ago I dated him, and I didn't even know about rising signs back then. But I do know his sun sign was an Aries and his moon sign was a Capricorn, and my sun sign is an Aries and my moon sign is Aries. So myself, like, I love dating Aries, and the only other sign I've dated was Leo, and like most of my best female friends or closest female family members are Leos. And so I'm like really used to like a lot of fire energy. I didn't know back then, what Capricorn was. Aries have this quality about them where we work hard and we go hard on things, but sometimes we go really hard and we give up really easily. With Capricorns, they go long haul, and they really, really, like, they will put everything on the back burner for work. And to me, like, I think that we need all that type of person always. Like, I think that like Cancers get looked down on in our society because they rule over the home, and obviously Cancer and Capricorn are opposite signs. Right now the sun is in Cancer, and over the weekend the moon was in Capricorn. And this whole year is a Capricorn year. Saturn is in Capricorn right now. So it's just like and Jupiter, I believe like Jupiter is in Capricorn. Like, a lot of planets were in Capricorn this year. So as a lot of planets are in Capricorn, we see what's happening this year. Like, we're forced to work on ourselves. So many people this year are hustling so much and like working so much just to get ahead. And this is the year that is really going to show like the work that you did the past few years. Did you put in the work or not? And this year is the year that's showing that. Everyone is looking for a side hustle because a lot of people are losing what we once did as an opportunity to make money. And that's just like all Capricorn energy, hustle energy. So I'm going to talk about specifically my ex, or the person I dated in the past. Now, another thing about him is he is someone who we spent almost every day together. We, had intimate relationships like every time we saw each other, but like he never really wanted me to be called So him not wanting me to be called his girlfriend, which that is a red flag for anyone in a relationship, but just based on like astrology energy, that is kind of like a more Capricorn thing. I'm not saying a Capricorn moon can never be in a relationship, but it's going to be a lot harder for them to like be in a lovey-dovey relationship and admit like, oh yeah, that's my girlfriend, I love her so much. He never did lovey-dovey texts. He would barely send me a heart. And if he was scared that I wasn't going to talk to him, or if he was scared that I was kind of like dating someone else, like maybe he would do something like take me to get my nails done or something like that. Like he would spend money. Like that's how like their affection is shown. Everything with him was about the car. What car do you drive? And in his relationships especially, he was looking for a woman who really had nice things, had a nice car, came from a rich family, lived in a rich town. Those are the things that he looked for in relationships. And I think that more than a Capricorn sun, a Capricorn moon, and more than a Capricorn rising also, a Capricorn moon really is gonna, in their romantic relationships and their home life, they're gonna want a lot of like wealth, luxury. Like they're gonna be the person who's never gonna marry the rich or a poor person who they love. Like they will always marry for money, whether it's a man or a woman. And I think that in our society, it's more common to see women marrying for money than men. But at the same token, you're gonna see men marrying women who are well off and who come from a good family, quote unquote good family, a wealthy family. He was all about that. So if you're dating a Capricorn man, Capricorn moon man, you expect that they are going to care more about your car, what car you drive, than who you are as a person. There things that you do that are nice, cooking for them and being there when they need you, and giving them a ride or driving them around and doing nice things is not going to be as important to them as material things, as what job you have, how much money you make, how many jobs you have, how many side hustles you have, what car you drive, what type of house you live in. They are definitely that sign that in a relationship they care more about those things in another partner than probably any other. An example of a celebrity, though, this is not a male celebrity, it's a female celebrity, but I was just looking up to see celebrities who have an Aries sun and Capricorn moon, and one famous one is Melissa Gorga, and I love her. I don't know if anybody watching this knows who she is, but she is from Real Housewives of New Jersey, and in her relationship, her husband has always had a lot of money and has always been about his money. She's about her money. And you could tell that, like, in the other relationships on that show, a lot of their families have kind of fallen apart over, like, an not good financial standing. And then, like, everything kind of falling apart. And she's probably one of the few on that show who actually, nothing bad happened to her family's financial status. The fact that she makes money from the show, and she makes money from her Instagram and obviously like her influencer stuff and different brand deals she does. And on top of that, she opened a boutique, where her husband didn't even want her to open that boutique because, she was going to have to work so much. She's working like long days at her boutique, and she's making a lot of money. Aries Sun Capricorn moon people are like extreme hustlers, and they're always going to make money, and they're never, if you need someone to help you, like a career person or like help with your career or motivation in your career, that's the type of person to be around. My ex was like that. He motivated me so much in my career, but not in a nice way, in an extremely mean way. And I don't know if that's a combo of Aries and Capricorn, like the boss energy and then this like career energy. And what I mean by he motivated me in a mean way is like he literally laugh at me if I didn't have a nice thing or like something like that. Like he would really make me feel bad about myself, and then that just it pushed me to work a lot. And actually, like, and I've heard this happen with other women, and I think that it's true to a lot of people, maybe not even just Capricorns. In our society, it pays to have Capricorn energy because we are in a capitalist in America. Capricorn energy is like the most important energy to have, and I think Aries is like maybe number 2, but Capricorn is definitely the most important energy to have in today's America, because if you don't work, you're not going to eat, like, period. And if you don't have a hustle mentality, you are not going to have a good life in this country. It's impossible. You have to put in work every day. So I think that when people are choosing their partners, especially men, because men, they focus so much on earning money, and that's how they succeed, that a lot of men really want someone who, and everyone, I think women also, but I think a lot of women don't even realize that a lot of men do actually want, no matter how much money they have, they want someone who makes their own money, has desires to earn more money, to be somebody and make money, not just go to school and not just, do some type of fluff, like passion project job, to actually make and earn a lot of money. And that is something my Capricorn moon partner actually really taught me. Like, it was a lot to handle at the time, but he did teach me that it's not only looks and like personality vibes, it's also about like money, like how much money a person makes and how much earning potential a person has. And that is a big part of choosing your partner, and not just like family wealth and inherited wealth, but like the hustle, the drive that individual has, really weighs into whether you should want to date them or not, and how much someone is going to treat you well. I think that you can treat someone nicely regardless of how much money they make, but in the end of the day, when you're looking at a long-term partner, you want someone who's going to work, and not someone who's going to, potentially leech off of you or put you in a worse situation than you were. So much relies on making money, even down to our healthcare system. So, money is definitely an important thing to have. And I don't think anyone could deny that. Now, I think that in a relationship, I prefer to have someone who's a little bit more like loving and sweet, but I also want a hustler in a relationship too. Or I want someone who's already done the work, basically, and now he's ready to like be comfortable, retire or something. But regardless of all that, I just wanted to share my experience dating a Capricorn moon. He was an Aries sun, Capricorn moon, but a lot of these traits and romantic traits especially go towards all Capricorn moons. So if you're a Capricorn moon watching this, like, try to be nice to your partner even if they're having a bad week at work. And if you are planning on dating a Capricorn moon, this is some of the stuff that you should look out for. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video.